You had to watch this. Alright. I love Sega. You guys know it. I think Sega should have gone much further than they did. This is on Sega CD. Sega CD had a weird period where they did QTE games, point-and-click games, FMV games. Today, we're going to be watching a little bit of Panic.
Panic?
Panic.
Where are we panicking? In the streets, at the disco? Where are we at?
In Dimsdale.
Colorado?
From
of the North Chippendale Dimsdale?
Like Fairly Odd Parents, and you'll see why I say that, because our protagonist looks just like Timmy Turner. This game essentially has the plot.
I hate this game already.
Yeah,
I was about to say, I don't know anything about the words that you're saying.
I love it.
Yeah, this game's fantastic. I knew you were gonna change your tune, because it's delightfully weird, and it's one of these things that I love. It basically
like
now, is this actually a game this time?
Yeah, it's a game.
I don't like the way you said that. You said that very coyly.
It is a video game on a video game system where you press buttons and things happen.
And who was it developed by? Besides Sega, who was the?
Oh shit, I can't remember.
Did they make this music in Mario
Mario
Paint?
Probably. No,
I
think this is around the time of Mario Paint, if not before Mario Paint. I'm not sure.
So are these are our two main characters here?
No.
American Guitar Man and Cassette Tape Boy.
None of this is main character stuff. This is all just
Chicken Bot, Tater Bowl, and Robo Dog.
Just random shit that's happening.
The chicken has a baby chicken. It's chicken pouch.
It's a chicken roux.
Okay, sure.
Oh.
This game is very Father Japan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, chicken roux.
And
everything is either shitting or vomiting.
It's pooping.
Or vending.
It's vomiting the poop. But yeah, all the machines on Earth going haywire. And
this is the movie Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. But you're basically a kid.
Did you say that earlier?
Yeah, I did say it. I tried to say it.
Oh.
Anyway.
I wasn't listening.
Or is it Transformers?
You're a kid and you're pressing buttons just to see what they do. That's the whole point of this game. You're just pressing buttons.
That seems like a real big excuse to not make a good game.
Oh, this game is fantastic. I could play this for hours.
It sounds kind of like the edu-tainment, shit from like Magic School Bus back in like the early '90s and whatnot. It sounds kind of like that.
Edu-tainment.
Like, push buttons, things happen. Woo, woo, woo.
There he is. There's our boy.
Wow,
the computer virus says...
like Timmy Turner.
Is this supposed to be coming to us on the computer? Or are we getting this delivered via telegraph?
I didn't know they used typewriters still at that point.
Oh, of course they do.
It was word processors.
All the machines are going nuts. Of course you have to revert back to using typewriters.
Well, that goes into term what constitutes a machine, because, a typewriter is a pretty complicated machine.
But it's not electric unless it's an electric typewriter.
Oh, yeah.
That's where you go back to a regular typewriter.
What about analog machines?
Well, that guy just transported into the television set. How do you do that?
Pressing buttons. All it is just pressing buttons.
Find the buttons that will lead you to the computer network's server. Okay, yeah.
That's how you log into a server.
And most of them, it's just weird random shit that happens. This is one of those games that I just love. I've been on a real big kick of these lately.
Yeah. This isn't a fucking game.
It is too.
I don't think this is a game.
That's not how servers work.
That's how elevators work, though.
I don't see it bringing you any kind of food.
Womp.
You're going to be a lot of that. A lot of those womp womp moments.
Those are good moments.
And you have no idea what any of the buttons are going to do half the time.
Wait a minute. You couldn't possibly reach that button.
Of course not.
He has some sort of magical power.
His arm was all extendy.
I'm cartoony.
I thought you were going to say, I'm Carson Daly.
I'm Carson.
I thought you
a
were
cartoon.
the child version of Mr. Fantastic from the Fantastic Seven.
The Magnificent Seven, the Fantastic Four.
I thought that was the...
More like Fantastic Four.
Oh! You're right, this game is boring.
You burned them.
So you literally just like...
Press buttons.
You just
push a button to see what happens. It's whimsical and it's fun. And that lawnmower's a dog.
I mean, it kind of...
Fun fact, Lawnmower Dog was the second episode of Rick and Morty.
Where are my testicles, Summer? I don't know why you would want a lawnmower dog. He has a perfectly good dog right there in the background.
Until he
Oh,
cuts your
okay.
testicles off.
I was like, he touched it and then just
Transported to
disappeared.
another realm of more buttons.
So is he inside the server in this, or is he trying to get to the server?
He's trying to get to the server.
That's not right.
All the
Ooh.
buttons do wacky
Some-
things.
those
Very
some-
simple premise.
some inflation porn.
You just say inflation porn?
Yeah, she got all those.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a porn for everything.
Weird knees. Look up weird knees on DeviantArt.
I won't be doing that.
It's terrifying.
How? Wait, hold on. How weird can knees possibly get?
They look like boobs.
That is weird.
Without nipples.
Oh, that's less
Uh,
weird.
Yeah.
Because boobs don't really look like boobs without nipples.
Don't knees kind of
Typically.
already look that way?
Yeah, but some people.
I'm
it's
looking
like,
at my knee right now, and there's nothing boob-like about
Well, I
it.
mean, they kind of like
Mine is
exaggerate
hairy,
the foot
kinda?
and the sag
Yeah.
of it.
We have
It's
hairy
weird.
knees. We all have very manly knees.
Yeah, because we're
None of our needs look like breast, and I'll be damned if anybody's going to keep saying that shit on the internet. You know, I'm sick and tired of all these knee fascists going around saying men's knees look like breasts.
You mean the Knots knees?
Ah, yeah.
Free the knees.
free the knees. Yes.
Alright, well.
National Punch and Knots knee.
Well, that actually looks like that would be really cool.
Oh, you turn your entire bedroom into Echo the Dolphin.
That's right. That's a plug for Echo the Dolphin because Sega just loves putting all their shit out
Oh,
there.
is Guile going to show up at some point, and you can surf on his hairdo.
Is this game actually a magic mushroom game?
It's not a game. It's porn.
It's Magic Mushroom
See,
porn.
Yeah, there's E Honda.
Yeah.
His very rarely seen sans tattoos for him.
Yeah, that's Robo
And
Honda.
a mechanical hand.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I didn't
E.
even recognize
E-Ronda.
He's E Honda, who's actually part Honda.
that. That's clever.
Thanks. I appreciate that. That's the whole point of this.
It's so I look good and make good jokes. That's why I'm here.
You guys just set me up. I knock him down.
Fucking learn your place.
Ask Heater, he ain't hurting nobody.
Were those film?
Yeah, there's a
Clips.
little film clips.
I mean,
Those are the YouTube clips. We're collecting YouTube clips.
He just fucked up an entire production, like months
Yeah,
of it.
they have to shoot all that
no,
stuff
he just
over
jumped
again.
into the camera.
Imagine a kid playing this, or us as children playing this.
Yeah, we would have been children when this came out.
When,
Yeah.
like, the technology in this mattered.
So you were just saying, imagine playing this when it came out.
Yeah.
Yes, but... Yeah.
I don't think that ever mattered. What that just was. You just changed a whole bunch of religious figures.
Yeah,
like
I love
when-
how that's just slightly blasphemous, just a little bit. I love that.
It's like, hey, you know your god Shiva.
Well,
How would you feel if we turned her into a mechanical voodoo doll?
anything that just takes religious iconography and Easter Island heads, anything that just utilizes Easter Island heads in a wacky manner, I love it.
Really?
I'm automatically into it.
Not being facetious?
No,
Weird. Why do you like Easter Island
I
heads
don't know.
so
They're
much?
just funny to me.
You know about the shorter heads, the
Daytona.
round ones?
What about them?
Hold on, I forget
Yeah.
what they're called,
Is
but I
there-
have a book right
Is
here.
there such thing as Easter Island head porn? Maybe you could try to hear content.
Dude.
I don't want Easter Island head porn. They're just funny to me. I'm not aroused by them.
I mean, maybe it'll be so funny that you'll find yourself aroused.
Now
in a comical way.
Stonehenge gives me a fucking rager.
A hard on, if you will.
Ah!
Hoi hoi.
Remember that old video, The Truth About Sajjad Ali?
Oh yeah,
The scare video?
the jump scares.
Oh,
Everybody
I hate
remembers
those.
jump scare
They
videos.
were fun
So
at a
much.
time.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Scooby-Doo hallway. This is the best part of this game is the Scooby-Doo hallway. I love every time you get to go to the Scooby-Doo hallway. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, that.
Because we got too much time, you see.
Yeah. I see that.
Anyone watching this video has got way too much time. And no interest in doing anything better.
It's true. He's definitely very reluctant to push the button.
There's
I would be too at
it's
this
a
point.
bunch of babies. What of that do you think, Jared?
I hate this game already.
No.
Yeah.
This game is a
I'm-
gem.
I'm growing to detest it the more I see.
Well, the good news is we're like already halfway through, kinda.
I figured it is a Sega CD game. Those games were
Not
never
through the
that
whole
long.
game.
No, those games were never that long.
Yeah. Well,
Anyways.
I want to do like the FMV ones too, where it's like the actual live action animated, where you just press the QTE.
Oh, yeah, those
Oh,
are
you mean-
cool.
you mean
Those
like
are
Night
great.
Trap or whatever.
Yeah. Sewer Shark.
Yeah,
is,
that was
is
a good
the
one.
probably the
I
next one I want to
Olmec
do.
heads.
Olmec heads.
Yes,
like
the
from
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah.
the smaller ones that
Yeah,
are round.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, those are
So
cool.
I had to go find my copy of Chariots of the Gods, which
It's a
is
good book.
It's a very good
It's a
book.
very good
It's an old one. There's a newer one called Fingerprints of the Gods that's much more expanded and wasn't written in like 1975.
Yeah.
That's a little more detailed.
Wasn't Olmec a DC Comics character?
Olmec was a DC Comics villain.
Well,
but
they sure love to pull from every religion
Kind
in
of.
the
It
world,
was a
too,
project
didn't they?
it was a project that turned Brother Eye against the world after Batman.
Did they have an Easter Island man?
I mean, they made that joke on The Critic, though. They had the kids from Easter Island who...
I don't fucking watch The Critic. I don't
Oh
know
my-
what
The
garbage-
Critic
The
was
Critic was
good.
so good. The Critic is actually John Lovett's best work, in my
yeah,
opinion.
exactly.
I
Well,
don't- I
other
don't
than
know what we're
punching
talking
Andy
about, I'm
Dick in
just
the
talking
face.
shit.
That was...
Oh
that was
yeah, I
John-
remember that.
That was John Lovett's best work.
It
Yeah.
was John Lovett's best work. It
Because
really
Andy Dick
was.
can go suck a dick.
What was
Part
it?
of the
he
Who
used
wouldn't
to-
want to punch Andy Dick
Well,
in the face,
yeah, I
though?
know.
What was his catchphrase on the Critic?
It stinks!
Yeah.
That
That was a
because
good one.
Because every movie was terrible.
oh yeah,
Well, there were all supposed to be, like, rehashes and fucking sequels.
So it was kind of prophetic.
remember,
Oh, yeah.
remember this one? That's the ticket.
That's the ticket.
That was old.
I,
John
oh
Lovitz.
man, John Lovett's
Well, young
very
John
talented
Lovitz.
guy.
Yeah.
Are you controlling this at all?
No.
Yeah, I kind of hate this game.
You guys know this isn't a game, right? So you just have to wait for the random
Absolutely.
the random bouncy head.
Absolutely. You
Oh.
have to wait for the animation to finish every time. You can't skip anything. It's great. Somebody worked really hard on these animations, and you're supposed to watch them. He's
Are
got a
these-
bunch of bumps on his head.
Are all the buttons completely randomized every game? Like, there's no, like, rhyme or
Mm.
reason?
I think it is, but I really only played through it once. More Easter Island heads. I want to make an Easter Island themed superhero,
It vomited on him.
and he's gonna vomit on them in the real world
What
too.
kind of powers do you imagine your Easter Island superhero having?
Oh man, he just
Headbutts everything.
just an immense gravitational pull toward his head. So it's just he can just swing that thing around with such force and knock someone into Atmo.
Would
like-
he be
like
made
nothing.
of stone?
Yeah, of course he'd be made of stone, like mystical stone.
But an old switcheroo.
Does anybody know anything about Easter Island? Because all I'm thinking is like he's just gonna throw eggs.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
is he just going to be like the head with tiny legs and tiny arms?
Yeah,
I actually read a bunch of shit about Easter Island.
he'll just be an Easter Island head with feet.
Yeah. No, they actually used to have, like, sort of more upper body, and they actually have eyes, and some of them actually have hats.
Oh, hats.
Yeah, they were supposed to be a sign of kind of like prosperous of like the prosperity of like the tribe on like there was like several tribes, and they would basically like
So another rich superhero.
in a way.
The first European seafarers who landed on Easter Island at the beginning of the 18th century could scarcely believe their eyes. Of this little plot of earth, 2,350 miles from the coast of Chile, they saw hundreds of colossal statues lying scattered all over the island. Whole mountain massives had been transformed, steel-hard volcanic rock had been cut through like butter, and 10,000 tons of massive rocks lay in places where they could not have been dressed. Hundreds of gigantic statues, some of which are between 33 and 65 feet high, and weigh as much as 50 tons, still stare challengingly at the visitors today, like robots which seem to be waiting solely to be set in motion again. Originally, these colossuses also wore hats, but even the hats do not exactly help to explain the puzzling origin of the statues. The stone for the hats, which weighed more than 10 tons apiece, was found at a different site than that used for the bodies, and in addition, the hats had to be hoisted high into the air.
Well then, we all learned something.
Yeah.
I like that.
Again, that was from Chariots of the Gods by Eric von Däniken.
But yeah, apparently the island used to be covered in a lot of trees and whatnot, and due to like only having so many resources, they would have like these challenges every few years where it's like, tribe that does best, gets to basically have all the resources to themselves, and they would make more of the heads, apparently. And they would use the trees to, roll the quarry stones, and then they would, use more shit to hoist the things up and give them hats and shit like that. Really weird. It's completely, it's supposed to be, a religious ceremony.
Well, it's one of those things where it's why go through all of the effort to carve a giant sphinx in the desert? Just why? Because you can, because it's there, because you got to keep the slaves distracted somehow. It's an interesting thing, but it's kind of the same thing that I thought the first time I went to D.C. And I'm standing in Washington, D.C., and I'm looking up at the Lincoln Memorial, and I turn around, and across the big pool of the mall is the Washington Monument. And you're just sitting there, and you're like, fuck, we haven't made any progress in 2,000 years. We're still just carving fucking giant statues of people for no reason. What a waste of time and energy to just these big fucking rocks that just sit here and do nothing. Can't go inside of them. There's no, unless, there's some sort of hidden path to the Declaration of Independence
I'm telling
behind
you,
Lincoln's
it's
ear.
white privilege.
Okay.
You want to elaborate?
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
on, all ears.
All you see in the Washington are statues of white people.
Made of white stone on a white street.
Wearing white hats.
And a big
White hoods.
And a big white
Oh, God.
and a big white phallus.
That's
symbol.
Virginia.
Oh, goodness. Close enough.
Yeah, there's really no difference between Virginia and D.C. They like to think there is.
Tony was right. Edu-fucking-tainment.
I hate this game.
I love this game.
Yeah.
What makes a
What-
game?
what else?
Since this isn't a game, what makes a game?
Interactivity.
Oh,
There is
what do you
interactivity.
call pushing a little button there?
You don't know what's going to happen. You're there. This isn't.
That's
educated.
part of the fun.
This isn't educated interactivity. You're not learning anything. You're not coming away from this having gained anything.
This is like those books you can buy for kids that have just pictures and you press the buttons for each page and it talks.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of like that, or even worse than that, because
Does it get worse than that?
yeah, because you don't know what button. When you press a button, it could talk for any page at random. You don't know which one it is.
True. But I mean, remember those weird, baby, stimulation videos where it's here's this, 2-hour DVD. Put it in. Shapes, colors.
Okay.
Here's, a train going by.
You're right.
For some
Well, maybe
reason.
we're looking at this the wrong way then. Eric, why are you playing games meant for a baby?
Babies day out.
It's clearly meant for children.
Was that
And
Batman?
I was once a child.
Oh,
And I love
hey,
Sega.
Hey, wait, hold on. You were once a child.
I was once a child. Believe it or not, I was once a little tight version of myself.
Fucking gross, man.
It really was.
Fucking nasty.
Oh, man.
Tony, you weren't a kid at any point, were you?
I don't think so.
Jared?
What's a kid?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not all of it.
Yeah, all right. So you were a gross little snotty little thing.
I got better.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Marginally.
Yeah. But you were what you were what you were,
Quotations.
and you were playing this.
No, I played this now when I'm 30.
It's okay. It's okay. Not all of us grew up in test tubes.
You're older than 30.
I'm 31.
Yeah!
Now that I'm 31.
Let's rub it in at you a little bit hard.
I'm 31 also.
I'm 30.
Yeah!
You're 29. Or
Ah! Fuck you guys! Gonna live forever!
Didn't you make a point-and-click game?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear your bullshit.
About what? Wait, no, I'll fully defend this. About what? About my point-and-click adventure game in which you have a task that you accomplish?
He's accomplishing a task. He
I've
has to get
accomplished
to
a
the
task.
server
I have to get to the
to make the
server.
world good again.
The DOS
That
face-
doesn't mean anything, and a baseball bat vomited and was eaten by a lawnmower dog.
The only substance.
Yeah, that's
to-
cool.
Yeah, that's called...
Hold on, let Jared agree with me.
The only substance to this point and click adventure is fart jokes.
This isn't an adventure.
It is an
That-
adventure.
It's an adventure.
Everything's an adventure.
We're going on an adventure right now.
Yeah, we're
don't
just-
be don't
we're
don't give
Remember
me
the old
experiencing-
point and click PC games you'd buy on 3.5-inch
Uh-huh,
floppy disks.
That's like the one that I made. Yeah.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yes.
Those have a story.
There's
Those
a
have dialogue.
universe,
Those
a
have-
dialogue, there's conversations, there's an inventory, there's items.
This is just click black.
There's a puzzle. I have this and I have this and I need to get through here, but I don't know the way and these people need to help me, and how can I put all these together using my brain and solve this puzzle? Whereas here, you're just randomly clicking shit. You're playing this, you want to talk about point and click games that don't mean anything. You're playing this like a Telltale point and click game where there's no think, there's just click. You don't even have to point. You can brute force your way through any of those games just by clicking on shit.
Yeah, and I like games where I can think too, but I also like the ones where I don't have to.
Well, you definitely don't here in the Rugrats Playroom.
Muppet Babies Playroom. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Oh,
It's a big difference.
The vacuum cleaner's making a mess. It's a crazy world.
Everything's backwards.
I'm in agreement with you.
Thank you, Tony.
Hey, Tony, who was
What?
your favorite Muppet Baby?
Oh, fucking. Oh.
Gonzo.
yeah.
Yeah, I was just.
Gonzo.
You know, probably either Gonzo or Fozzie.
Yeah. My favorite Muppet is the Swedish Chef.
My favorite's a tie between both of the old men in the balcony.
Yeah. Actually, in Muppet Babies, anytime that they showed up, you know, to like tell the babies some stories, shit was hilarious.
I like Ralph because he was a jazz man.
Oh,
yeah.
Rolf, yeah.
And Muppets, I liked the old eagle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What
The
was his
stern butthole he was.
name? Yeah.
His name was Stern Butthole.
Yeah. No, I think that is canon.
Dang it, Fozzie, what did I say about all
Not to say any names, because internet and stuff, but he sure does remind me of the ROTC guy from our school a lot.
Oh
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't he? It's the eyebrow or
The one brow.
the one brow.
The one brow.
Yeah.
No, but overall, he was a super cool dude.
Oh yeah, he was. He was really nice. But
Oh, yeah, I like
it's the
him.
same. It's the
Totally
same
looks
gaze
just like-
and
oh, yeah. I mean, he was an RTC.
You mean
had to.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Cro-Magnon man. The
Cro-Magnon.
stiff upper brow.
Yeah. Well, maybe not necessarily Cro-Magnon man, because that was that's a little extreme.
I don't mean that in a mean
Yeah,
way.
no,
Kind of like a caveman, but not in a rude sense.
His
What's the
favorite
word for
band-
that?
Neanderthal.
Nope.
Usually a negative
His favorite band was Huey Lewis and the News.
He's a
I
very
can completely stand by
rustic individual.
Yeah.
Is that better? Rustic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good dude.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Hey, how's your sister doing?
She just turned 10.
Oh yeah.
Let's not do that again.
Jared missed this bit earlier.
We'll do it later, but not here.
Lots of drug
This
jokes.
sounds interesting.
It was funny. You'll never hear it, internet, but it was funny.
You might hear it eventually, just not yet.
Yeah, she had a water slide and a snow cone machine
At her birthday.
at her birthday.
If you're gonna keep talking about it, I'm gonna slip into it.
Nah, don't do that.
A water slide?
You're gonna slip into the water slide, yeah.
Did you slip in the water slide?
Yeah, like a bunch of times.
Good.
Yeah, why?
Oh, you
Why would you not?
Although I did bring up a very good argument. Like, we're grown ass adults and we don't have our own snow cone machine. Like,
You can't have a snow cone machine. You'll get a brain freeze.
you will because you're a fucking infant, apparently.
No, because I'm a 60-year-old man and I can't take ice on my teeth.
That's more accurate.
Yeah,
That's way more
very
accurate.
I can't do it either.
You want to bite into a snow cone? I'd fucking love to watch you.
My crowning is ruined due to years of nurse's chocolate.
This show brought to you by S'mores
And Werther's Originals!
Do you like those weird strawberry things that old people have that you can't find anywhere else?
You know, you go into a change jar, but really there's just a couple of pennies and a juicy fruit. Well, that tasty juicy fruit used to be wrapped around a Werther's Original. That's where the caramel flavoring comes in.
Oh, have you heard the legend of the Great Butterscotch Candy?
The Great Butterscotch Candy!
Tell us the legend of the Great Butterscotch Candy!
Once there was a lone man,
Why?
lost in the big city from a small town. Not once could he see what to do with himself. With but a dime on him, he vested in sugar, butter, coconut, and 2 hours to make the greatest, most delicious candy alive.
And was it truly the greatest?
No.
Wait. The candy was alive?
What?
He said the greatest candy alive!
I was letting the game speak.
Oh.
Yeah, it sounds like a fart, right?
Yeah.
Sounds a lot like a...
He mowed the lawn underneath
Bad-
the house, and the
bad
house fell
lawnmower.
through.
This game makes me want to fart.
I mean,
Is that what it
just
smells?
did.
It should be, but it ain't.
Oh, Eric, this is just garbage. This is a garbage game.
I thought this
That's
would
a
be
frog
fun.
person. What? What?
Sorry, hey Arnold, you're in the wrong game.
That was a frog person.
It was a little frog angel person. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
My favorite kind.
Oh, it's a telephone now.
It's a teleporter.
Nah, it's the same thing.
Yeah. A lot of these rooms do repeat. So
Yeah.
that is kind of shitty.
I mean, I guess it gives you.
Oh, they had to spend so
opportunity
much
to see
time on
things that
the
you missed.
great story. He said sarcastically.
Because we weren't able to detect that at all.
It's true.
Apparently I have some kind of mental disorder.
He said truthfully.
That's
It always comes out in the jokes.
Brought to you by Leverquin. I don't know what that's for. I just heard the name.
I will say
Thinking
that
the
this
best
is
name,
this is
I
a
feel
decidedly advanced version of the Smart House idea from the Disney Channel movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
This is advanced?
Well, I mean, the ducks can fly from one wall to the other. That's a pretty impressive hologram.
I think he's on acid.
You think?
I think
I
I'm
think-
on acid.
I think he found his mom or dad's
I think I'd like to
stash.
be.
I would not.
Oh no.
Because that would be me on acid.
Jumanji.
I thought I didn't realize that was his mouth for a second. Whoa! He's gonna eat that tiger. What the shit was
Come
that?
back here. I'm gonna eat you. Hey, kitty, kitty.
Oh Jesus!
I'm not gonna eat
Oh, God.
Well,
Oh yeah, this is the robotic pig with the pig tits.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, you can check that out.
Yep. That's
With
my
the
fetish.
nipple
I think you did check that
Yeah, he
out.
did. He totally touched it.
He nerfed him.
Nerf them nipples.
What was the name of this again?
This is Panic.
Panic with an exclamation
With
point.
an exclamation point.
Yeah, this is a game about a kid on hallucinogenics.
I made the Panic at the Disco joke at the beginning, but now I'm starting to see that maybe they might have been related in some way. You know, because that band did some weird shit. And they could have gotten maybe some of their costume ideas
That's what you
from
get
some
for
of these
touching her
animals.
titties.
You didn't bring no money.
You little pervert!
Where's my $5?
So each button represents a different nipple.
Yes.
Okay, I'm starting
Starting to grasp this a little better.
I don't want to grasp it. I just want to understand it.
Grasp the nipple rivets.
I don't think playing this with a walkthrough would help at all.
No, not at all. It's one of those
Like,
games.
could you imagine a walkthrough for this where it's press the 6th button down and 3rd to the right, the video camera will grow legs and walk away and then return to the exact same position in the next frame.
The Prima official strategy guide
Yeah.
to Panic for Sega CD.
You say Prima? I always said Prima.
Oh, it's a Prima too.
Yeah,
Whatever. I said Prima.
Okay, that's just weird.
Or Prima. I always said Prima.
I never said
Yeah,
Prima. I always said Prima.
I mean, Primo makes sense.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because you got Primo.
I was actually gonna say.
I always thought of it like the Primogen from Turok 2. That was the main boss of Turok 2. Seeds of Evil was Primogen.
I only played
It probably is Prima, but I've always pronounced it Prima.
I don't
I
know.
mean, that's fair.
None of us know. Listen to how we talk.
Yeah, we are all.
Yeah, we have no idea what we're talking about half the time.
I was,
Except
I
for
was-
all that
so-
stuff about Easter Island. We were real smart then.
Yeah.
And now we've taken the game and...
Well, because we've been looking at it for fucking 30 minutes. We can't help but be dumber after this.
I mean, I was gonna say what would be like amazing is doing a speed run of this game.
I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
not.
Probably not.
It's all about the number generation.
The faster you click a button, the more times you go back to a...
Yeah, it's all the
the
guesswork. Eric's sitting there with his cursor, just kind of throwing it all around rapidly. You got to be sure in your button presses, Eric. You wanna speed run this bitch.
I was well, the first time I come to a stage, I hit the first button, and the second time is the second button. You know, I go down the line.
How'd you come up with that theory?
Oh, you know, just regular numerology.
There's nothing numerological of picking ones the whole time and then twos the whole time. You gotta have a fucking pattern.
That is a pattern. That thing you just said is literally a pattern.
That is
Not really. I can see where Jared's coming from here.
Like,
it's not really a pattern if
a
you just go
pattern
down
would
the
be
entire test
the
and
first
say
time
one.
hitting one, the
The
second
first
time
time you
hitting
take
two.
the test, yeah.
I mean,
Like
but
the
yeah,
first
that's what I
level
said.
1, the first level 2, the first level 3. See?
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily work that way.
Oh,
You have
thank
to-
fucking Christ.
Yeah, I'm glad
It's
this is
over.
over.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you guys did not enjoy this one, and I probably won't publish it.